Hello everyone and welcome back to the GTWS 2025 Exhibition Free Manufacturers Cup. Nailed it, nailed it. This round we're off to Spielberg for the Red Bull Ring, 28 laps in the rain, in very changeable, difficult conditions. I go quite well around here in the rain, it's normal. How will we deal with this one? Because there's a lot of decision making and a lot of strategy to this one. Let's see how we get on. The hills are alive with the sound of GT3s. I've always wanted to say that. We're at the Red Bull Ring for qualifying for round 4 of the Manufacturers' Cup to end 2025, and once again I have Dev with me.
Hey everybody.
I just realised
I'm on
the wet tyre.
Oh no!
We didn't see that. No one saw that. I was making a gap in the pit lane. I was making a gap in the pit lane.
That is going to be a racing tire for sure, after what we've been seeing.
Yes, indeed. I'm feeling a bit healthier, not 100%, but a bit healthier at the moment, which is good, because I'm going to need it, because we've got, how many laps for this one?
Oh, it's going to be 28 in a very fun random weather.
Yay. You got waterproofs with you?
We're going to need them. If not, you can get all the boats from Las Vegas and bring them over to Austria for a little bit.
Yeah, this has been recorded after qualifying for the Las Vegas Grand Prix, and holy cow, they had to use the full wets, it was that bad. We're going to use the full wets ourselves as well, but you expect it here.
Yeah. You don't expect it in the middle of the desert, so.
I nearly said something very bad there, but we are quite deep into the video, so I might be able to go over it. But I just thought there's anal Venus behind us. It's Aminal Venus behind us. Yeah, so run us through the race.
In terms of what I would say, let's start, for qualifying, the goal for this is, from what you and I have seen on terms of the boards, is a solid 130 will get us into like the top third of like a good low 130, which is about where we've been in practice.
Yeah, I've not done much dry running in practice for obvious reasons you'll see in a bit.
So we're about to go that last corner and 2 flying laps, and here we go.
Bouncy. We're going to Javon Evans through the first turn.
Yeah. Thank God the suspension got checked before the race started.
Not close enough for a cheeky toe.
No, but we do know that the Ferrari in front of us does have pace. It's the same Ferrari that pulled our lobby during the Road Atlanta race, so he's not a bad rabbit to have in front of us.
No, he just, unfortunately, he did drop it, but he did come back from the field pretty well from what I think I saw in that race.
Yeah, he dropped it, and then I think toward the end he couldn't make enough time, so he cut his losses. Probably knowing a racer like that, probably went to another lobby training.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're seeing there the low 130s is where pole is right now.
Thank you. Historically, this is a track I do qualify well round. I do go well round, but it is always mixed weather here.
Not a bad first lap. We definitely have room of improvement there. That's nowhere close to where we've been averaging in terms of laps in practice. So
half a second off.
Room for error. Yeah, and that half a second's easy to find for us.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get a cheeky toe during these little stretches here from that Ferrari Purvis.
Definitely catching him.
Yes. No, he qualified 13th on that flying lap of his, so we do know we have more pace. We just don't
Might
want to
pick some
catch him too
penalty there.
quickly. We want to take advantage.
Yeah, that's the end of it.
Alright, cool.
That's what it is. I'll take a 5th.
A 5th,
Make
and it
sure.
doesn't seem like anyone's really improving that second lap.
Got to practice pit stop entry at some point.
Yes, we want to make sure, because the pit for in and out of this is going to be important for the race for sure.
One of the things that I will say that we haven't discussed yet, leaving the pit lane here from wets to dries is very, very difficult because there is no dry
Yes.
line on the exit of the pit lane and it's uphill. Car don't like it. We drop down the order a little bit.
Yeah. Not too bad. I mean, seeing the fact that we kind of just gave away that second lap, we still
Yeah.
got a good starting spot.
Two Ferraris have qualified together. If Jippo and Barfi can
I'll say there
like
should
pick up
be
10th and 11th, we can all start together, it'd be great.
Yeah, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people below us that still have to do their last flying lap. So
Yeah. Interesting.
everyone
Genesis
above us
again.
doesn't matter.
The GT3 Genesis again has appeared as a good car. You can tell which company paid money towards the GT creators to get their car in the game. It's just putting that out there. We're down to 10th.
Not the worst thing though. That's still a position where we can do something with.
Yeah. Now Baffy putting it in 4th gives me hope. 11th it is then.
There we go.
Right, let's just absolutely make sure we are on the wet tyre. We are on the wet tyre. This is why. That is not current time. It will get to current time by the end of the time it goes through the cycle. Look at all that green rain.
So it's definitely going to be full wets for at least the first 5 to 6 laps. And then we'll see how much it really dries.
There's yellow.
Well, no, that'd be more closer to intermediates. Yeah, there's going to be intermediates closer to 50.
Yeah. It's just too wet for winters. It's just too wet for winters at the moment.
Yeah, for the beginning, no.
Well then. 28 long laps of the Red Bull Ring. Surprisingly, it's 100% surface water. Strange. Let's get the anthem. We've had sprints, we've had endurance, and now we all fight the weather together. It's round 4 of the Manufacturers' Cup for the Red Bull Ring in heavy conditions. Heavy conditions. I brought a paddle, I brought a canoe. We should be fine. Let's do our grid front now. The Genesis continues its domination, not just on the Group 4s, but it's sneaking into the Group 3s now. It's getting a bit silly. I'm not going to drive on myself, I promise. Starting off is this Fitzpee? They'll go with that one. Animal Venus next to him in the Supra. VH Racer in the very red AMG. And the first of the Ferraris for Baffy, nice black Batman livery there. A Grello Porsche for Capix. And a very nice Aston Martin. I don't see many Aston Martins. Good Day Racing is back from the last round in his Lexus. And a standard M6 behind for Dario 728. Declination G in the AMG. That's easy to say. Ready Rocket is back as well in a blue GTI this time. The black and white livery is back for us for this one, and beside us is the pole sitter from round 1. It's Allardyce. Bruno Cosa is behind in the Mazda, that thing you will hear forever. Interesting animated zone for Gupo, and a Lamborghini behind him for Drifter Man. And right up the rear, in a Lamborghini, is Montenegro for 28 laps, 16 cars, and you will hear that Mazda, I swear you will. Who will survive? Place your bets now. We won't finish with a full lobby, I guarantee you that right now. We are not finishing with a full lobby.
Now, I've been seeing lobbies of 3 to 4 people dropping easily.
I hate that so much. I doubt we're getting a flyover today. We haven't got a flyover, let's go.
There we go.
We are green in Austria. Splish splash, we're taking a bath.
Well, this first turn is going to be, honestly, probably the most exciting of the whole race. You'll see how people kind of treat themselves on this.
There's no way through there. Up the hill to turn 3 because the FIA capped this little kink as turn 2 for some stupid ass reason. First proper heavy braking point now.
Oof.
Loads of people trying to get power down. I know what happens at BMW. There's a lot of netcode issue going up there. Then. Still netcode on the
That was
street
interesting
as well.
to see because what was it? The Lexus kind of went too far wide and kind of spun themselves out of multiple spots there.
Is it me? Or are a few people running inters?
I think there's people running inters. I think people are gambling that this is going to dry up quicker than what you and I have been experiencing through like our kind of our observations and practices. Which, if you can handle inters when they're out of their element in terms of too wet, it's not a bad gamble because you're going to gain more in about 5 to 6 laps.
Yeah.
But if you can't manage the first 5 laps, then it's going to cost you more than you're going to gain back. Because you and I were talking about this leading into this race. There's 2 real strategies when you come to these wet tires. You have the inters to slicks and you have the wets to slicks. Like, you're not going to 2-stop this race.
No.
And how are you going to manage the degradation of the full wets when it does dry up a little bit into more?
Oh, someone's looped it.
And they're gone.
5-second penalty for number 2, VH Racer.
Oh, probably not intentional, but
We're boxed in here.
yeah, gonna have to be safe on this one. Porsche on the inside, and someone missed their braking point.
He's going to Vienna. I think that's the way to Vienna. I don't know where. I don't know where Spielberg is in Austria compared to Vienna. Answers on the postcard for that one.
So there, I think that's where you see the difference between the people who went inters and the people who went wet straight now.
Yeah. Oh, twitch. Never trust Ghost.
Twitchy right before going down, so now we kind of get some clean air, kind of follow the line that the car in front of us is kind of doing. Try to get a little bit of dryness onto the track here. But we just did fast lap for that second lap, so that's good.
Lost in traffic as
We
well.
have pace in this race. Woo.
Star points, baby. Star points.
Fishtail out of the corner.
Let's take a look at the rain radar. We're in this situation now where the rain's going to ease off for a bit. This is going to help the runners.
Yes. And that was going to go to what we were kind of talking about earlier, is when, like, how do you manage the full wets versus these inters? Because this track is going to dry, give them the conditions they want.
I
versus
will
the
say
survival of the first 2.5 laps for us.
the leader driving a Supra is very brave. Because the most tail-happy car in the group is the Supra. Hands down, more than the Mustang or the Viper, and he's actually riding the curbs in it as well, which is terrifying. Fair play. I was going to swing back to us in just a moment. He's pushing hard. I feel if we get underneath
he wants to run away.
We get underneath him, we can put him under pressure, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's trying to run away because he wants to have the gap. I think he's in the same boat as us. It's like we're burning full wets. He doesn't want these inter runners to kind of come up on him quick. He wants to see them coming.
Need a gap to build. That's all we need.
Yeah. I mean, right now our gap is 2.5. So. Who knows? Oh.
Okay.
We're fine.
We're fine. We're gravy. We actually got a better exit out of the corner because of that.
Really, the whole theme of this race is going to be survival.
Oh yeah.
Management of the corners. This isn't a who's going to be the fastest will win. It's who can manage 18 laps of wet corners and not get any track limit penalties on top of that.
Don't say the P word. I am impressed.
We're slowly gaining.
With that Supra, I am very impressed.
He's driving that car beautifully.
We're not the only ones that got on wet, so
Running his race.
I'm looking at the tower there, and a certain other Ferrari is hassling Capex, who just seems to be a bit of a cork in a bottle at the moment.
Oh yeah, our gap to third on this lap went from 2.5 to 4.
That's what we want.
So they're definitely fighting. And while at the same time, our gap to the leader is kind of just stayed and stabilized.
Yeah, which is fine as long as the gap behind us is building.
Yeah, we're in a very good spot on the track.
Max Verstappen line. We practiced that actually. We did legitimately practice the penalty limits on that corner, just in case that sort of thing happened.
You're like, yes, I'm going to have to do this at least once. I might as well know how to do it. Not saying that's intentional, but it was a practice plan B.
A little bit of curb there. Calm down, baby. Calm down. It's weird seeing the car in front slide where you can see when they have a moment. It just looks odd. Yeah, big switch going in there.
Back. And then looking at the group behind us, VH Racers actually rebounded from their 5-second penalty back in the third.
Jesus, Capex is holding them up that much.
Well, Capex now is down to 5th.
Yeah, the cork's gone.
So we're probably going to see a slow catch-up of the least determined.
Okay.
But not enough to really worry.
There's a lovely chunk of green rain coming soon to trip up the drivers, so we'll take that.
And we're doing great first sectors consistently.
First sector's always been my strongest sector here. It's like the first sector at Bathurst. I'm always purple through there. The rest of the lap I struggle with.
I don't see much struggle. I mean,
I'll tell you now,
it's not staying.
the racing line's not as wet as it was earlier. I would like a little bit of rain.
We expected that.
Yeah.
And we expected that. Because there will be a point where we're going to have to find a wet line, regardless of if it's the best racing just for these wets to survive.
He took a bit too much curb then. I'm surprised he got away with that.
Not a bad first quarter of the race there. Just went fast lap on the entire track.
Wait, we're only quarter of the race through?
Yeah, we just started 7th lap right here.
Bloody hell. I feel like I've been concentrating really hard right 20 laps already.
No, because and you're right, the fact that every one of these laps feels like 1 or 2 laps easily because of the conditions. There isn't anything easy about this race. The weather is definitely an element they wanted to throw into this race. I feel like we're taking advantage of the first sector so much more than the leader here.
Yeah. He twitched, I wasn't sure what was going on. I kind of went out of it there.
No, that's survival. Take it. Because if you didn't, there would have been a good chance that you would have probably had a lot worse of a situation.
There are gaps appearing.
Oh yeah. I mean, the gap between us and third is staying around that 5 seconds. So. And then after that, the gap between us, that little pack, there's probably a pack of about 5 to 6 cars, and then another little gap.
Yeah.
So when we do want to change over in about, 10 or so laps time, there's a chance that we're going to be doing it. We'll just kind of see how the track.
You can tell he's on it. Look how I just pulled away on him.
Yeah.
I know he's going to get the place back, which is understandable. But.
And I think even with that, he saw the fact you had a penalty, so there's no point of fighting.
Yeah. You got a bit close to the back of my car then, though. Rain stopped again.
He's not going to try to fight. He's going to let the penalty do the work for him.
You know, that's been another fastest lap of race if I didn't have that incident.
Oh yeah, you would have easily just dropped that fast lap down a little bit more. You were having great pace.
I had the anchors on as much as I could, but the car just was not stopping.
No, and he kind of took that line. I don't know what he was thinking was going to happen. Maybe he thought the ghost would last longer. I don't know.
I still got the fastest lap of the race.
Jeez. You set down three laps out of those first 8.
But it's what happened in practice.
Oh,
Laps 6, 7, 8, and 9 were my fastest.
Yep, and everyone behind you, that little chasing group just drop their laps down into the mid 139s. So the track is definitely getting quicker.
Okay. Dry line definitely starting to appear now. Yes, they're water hunting soon. This is where the inters are going to kick in.
Yes, and this is where us making it to lap 9 on these wets versus these inters, we put ourselves in a very good long-term situation. Almost
Oh, rain! Yay! Rain! Yay! The rain's back.
There we go. Take advantage of that. Jeez, my man. 139.1. And I don't want to say we're pulling away from the second place driver, because really this is going to come back to us as long as the more and more this track dries up. But it's exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to put ourselves in a position where we have time to kind of just
back to stop line.
And it looked like behind you they did the same thing.
Hey, sweet.
It looked like they put the wide line too, so.
Don't think people realise the dry lines just disappeared. At top of the hill, it's much wetter than it is down here.
Now we just have to watch the track conditions. Kind of see when the crossover threshold comes for us to make that tough decision.
Yeah. Oh.
Nope. We're in a very good spot, so as long as we just keep on repeating these muscles, keep on repeating these strategies, we're going to put ourselves in a position where we're going to be very happy at the end of the day.
Yeah, when it dries out like that is now, this is when the threat comes. We should build a gap when it rains, we're fine.
Yep.
And we've proven already on wets we can outclass inters over a single lap.
Even on a semi-dry track. Like, the track wasn't completely wet on it. Yeah, so gaps in that pack I was telling you about, between 3 and 7, they've even stretched out now. So there's multiple gaps on this track. So whenever we do make that decision to go into the box, there's a very good likelihood we'll be going in from here. Now, I guess the question is, since we're in this position, do we react or do we force people's hands?
Depends who goes first. If it's one of anywhere from 3 downwards, we go after and we just see how they get on. If it is second, then we jump. But we aren't. I don't think we're going to be making the lead on that one. The first one through the conditions. But I'm looking at it now and how the weather radar is moving. We've got one more heavy spell of rain to come. This is going to be the longest drying period of our race. We get a little squirt here. I mean, there's no wear on the wets yet. The wets are fine at the moment.
But these are the things like obviously we know everyone else is kind of thinking is when do they make their transition? What do they need to do to try to take advantage of
Yeah.
either the pack in front or pack behind? And I think we have the luxury of we can react more than probably anyone else.
Yeah.
We don't have to be aggressive on our decision.
And it's worth remembering the aim was top 8.
Yeah, I mean we looked at the points of okay, where's our throwout race? And our throwout race now is in the 8th slot. Because this is the first lobby, if I remember, that had triple-digit points in more than just like the top 2 spots.
Yeah.
So this is a very, very lucrative table for us for this race, and it's because of what we did just on the other day.
Yep.
We're just consistently putting in good races to get ourselves better and better tables race for race.
I don't know what it is about the GTWS that just brings the best out of me. My races are always so much better in GTWS than they are in any daily.
Because the last GTWS, before the summer, this big summer break that we just were experiencing, that catapulted you into the low A ranks.
Yeah, so we had the Manufacturers
month
Cup
and a
that
half
put us in
period.
CA ranks, and then the Nations Cup was the first we run at A, and it was a massacre. But it was learning.
Yeah, but it gave us a lot of fun.
More rain, please. More rain. Start doing a rain dance. Get your Pokemon out. Get Kyogre out here.
I don't know if you want that much early.
Hey, I'm wet. Step over me. Shit, there's a about that one.
Like on this lap alone, we finally step away so our lead to be about 2 seconds, which is great. And we are thinking that the Frenchman is on interest.
Yeah.
Based on how some of the accelerations from some earlier laps.
But when the rain comes, the gap opens, which says to me, yeah, he's on interest.
And now it looks like there's a fight coming up from 2nd to 4, 2nd to 5 maybe. So we have the opportunity to just pull away.
I like that.
And we don't have to push. Like the lap times we were doing, we purpled a couple laps ago. We did that 139.1. We can still pull these 140 mids and be perfectly content with flow of them.
Yeah. Tidy. It's tidy.
I'll say this is a very nice spot to be in where we're just kind of sitting there. We're thinking ahead instead of thinking in the moment.
Yeah. I think one of the things I said to you pre-race, not post-race, just in the race, pre-race was, I don't want to be fighting cars when the transition comes. That is like the worst spot to be in, and at the moment we are quite comfy.
Honestly, when we were having that conversation, I said, I don't want to be fighting cars at all during these races. I want the track to do it for us. Because it would have been too wet for the majority of those times for us to try to control that distance.
Yeah. Definitely getting quicker.
Oh yeah, the track has definitely gotten quicker since the first couple of laps, just across the board, right? And we just put another low 139 in there. The tires are definitely just doing what they need to do, and then the other Ferrari just dropped to 138.9, so the track is
definitely coming now. I think we're at the end of the rain now, mate. That last cell's not going to hit. Look at the map.
Yeah. No, and we had a feeling around 16, 17 is when we'll have to start talking about slicks. So I think it's going to be wet enough to where we will be able to watch what happens around 16, 17, 18 on people behind us.
The rain's giving us a final farewell. A little squirt there. Say bon voyage. Because why did I forget what the German for goodbye is? I've been to Germany, it's how things are saying. Gonna find a little bit of water.
Yeah. I'm just like looking at the map, kind of trying to read what's happening behind us, other than everyone's just kind of figuring out the next steps. Because no one's making any grand moves. Like, you don't see a lot shuffling up.
The moment someone jumps, everyone jumps. The moment.
Yes. And we're so far out that we're not going to be able to be the first ones to do it unless we really make the decision early.
Love a safety car right now.
Because we'll be... Because by the time anyone else makes a decision in the box, we'll be pretty much at that first corner. So we'll have to react regardless, which gives us one more lap of traction versus them when it comes to later in the race.
I'm going to start protecting the wets now.
So how many laps on the slicks do you want to go?
I don't know how many laps the soft's going to go. I would like to get to lap 20.
Okay. I was thinking about 8 laps on the soft too, just...
I think that 20 would be a good ballpark. I mean, it's still too wet on the dry line. But there's definitely grip there on a wet tyre, and there'd be better grip on an inter.
Wow.
Yeah, the track's definitely coming back round, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Like, I don't know if you were really hitting these times on these tires in practice. Like,
no, the crossover, I think the crossover, if we start doing 134s, we need to seriously consider the jump.
Okay. And honestly, if we start seeing 134s in that fast lap by the others, we should be seeing. Yeah. We should consider it as well. We can use the data we see.
Someone's drawing circles down at the corner there in the gravel.
Trying to figure out who it is, but it's no one in the top 8. Oh, Paradise. The other Ferrari has made a move. There's a top 2 Ferrari in this race right now.
Hey! Forza Ferrari. See, Lewis, see, Charles, it can be done.
And we're gaining, so they're fighting, which is always a good thing.
I've got my hazard lights on.
I mean, with the way
I knocked my hazard lights going through a corner.
Oh, there it is. There's the first knee jerk right there.
What's he going on though? Because it's not dry enough. The moment he sets a faster lap.
There's the first gamble of the race. And we're not going to know because he dropped out of the top 8.
God damn it. Stupid timing tower.
I still. I mean, even if he goes on to soft, maybe he does take the most aggressive decision possible. 10 laps on softs. Like even if he can survive the wet conditions for the first 2 laps of the stint, are those tires still going to be useful on this last 2 laps of the stint?
I'm going to call lap 20.
Sounds fair to me. I mean, last lap or two, we were just cruising away.
The wets are struggling on a dry tyre, on a dry surface.
Yeah, and we've already seen the first person to make the decision. So
Yeah.
we're seeing the next lap we can potentially see more.
At the moment, I can attack curbs, which is my favourite thing to do. Yay.
We just another fast lap on these wets.
Who needs Inters? Inters overrated.
So how much is a pit? Like how many seconds is a pit?
26, 27?
26, 27. We're 7 already out ahead of second.
Yeah.
So I wonder if the Ferrari in second is waiting for us to make a reaction, or they're thinking about the same thing.
Maybe. I've got to break that habit for every changeover.
And only one person has dropped out from this race. So I think we're going to have
coming through the order.
on this race.
Venus is coming back through the order already.
Yes. So either inters or softs.
You can't have got inters.
So softs. But we're going to have 2-lap fresher tire on when we go over to our softs. Yeah. I'm curious to see what lap time he puts in when he drops that one. Yeah, just box this lap. Even with the time we're doing, just box this lap.
I like the purple. I want to see what he does first.
Yeah.
I want to see when he crosses the line.
Slightly faster than us.
That's fine. Yeah, that time's dropping quick now. Yeah, this is changeover.
Yeah.
This is changeover.
Alright, so 135.5. Yeah, he's off.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we needed. Thank you.
And we hit it, like, even without seeing that data. So this is the lap we were talking about. 10 laps ago.
Yeah.
Like, we're following our strategy to the T, and the data for our competitors are reinforcing our strategy. So it just makes everything line up even better.
No, we're still doing personal bests.
Yeah, we're still taking time off this track, which is beautiful to see.
A bit tighter than normal for this one, Vim. Very clumsy pit entry here. Very easy to drop it there as well.
Yeah. There we go.
Pepsi.
No fuel.
Now we'll see if Venus has got a good undercut.
Yeah.
Ferrari goes through. VH Racer goes through. They don't think it's dry enough yet.
Or they're trying to build some time. But remember, we have to take this exit very cautiously, but we have to be very careful and be smart.
We can have a little bit of a gap to work with. The car comes out. The CPU is struggling to get up the hill.
Stay. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
So we're about a half second ahead.
Oh
With
shit,
2
that's
lap
him, yeah.
structure tires.
That's him.
Yeah.
You can go on the dirt, you can go on the wet
So,
stuff, mate.
I
Good
mean,
luck getting stopped.
ooh. And he is a penalty, so there's no need of fighting. No need.
I just
We
got
can
to
get these tires
adjust
warmed up and do our
to.
race.
He's on inters. He must be on inters. Why is he going on that line?
I mean, those inners might just get destroyed in the last 3 laps if it dries up as much as we think it's going to.
It's not going to rain now.
And we're 20 seconds behind the current leader, so if everything goes according to plan, we're easily net at podium after everyone else does their pits.
Got to tiptoe it around. I'm not sure where the grip is just yet.
Yeah, no, we just have to survive a couple laps here. Let these softs warm up and kind of get active for the race. No real need to get too aggressive. Yeah, he has been injured. He's searching for
There's
water.
no way he's on dries.
Which is fine. He's going to gain time now. He's going to lose it all in about, I would say, by lap 26.
Unless he sticks it out.
If that's the case, kudos to good tire to the gamble.
I did wonder how he got his stops so well at the top of the hill.
But no one else is pitting. That's the piece that got those top 5. No one's boxed yet.
Maybe they don't feel confident enough yet.
And there's still 6 laps left, so I guess.
How's the gap to the leaders?
We cut down about a half second. We're at 19.5. We started a lap around 20. But that was also us doing the last bit of an outlap, so. We're well within the window right now. When they pit, we should not have to worry about it.
Our first lap is purple.
134.
I'm not even full push yet. They're finding water up ahead.
Yeah, but the gap to the leader just dropped another half second. And that, not even a third of a lap. Honestly, I think we're in a fight for the net lead right here with the French. The question is, whose tire strategy is going to come out?
I need it to dry more. I need it to dry more.
Even with us making purple sector after purple sector for several laps.
That's not the line. He's on drives behind. He's on drives behind.
I would say, don't worry about pushing. Like, let these top 5 drivers make their decisions. We have made ours.
Blue flags.
Yeah, you guys have caught up to. There's one person that is definitely not enjoying this race. I've been watching him on the radar. I was like, I wonder when we're going to catch them. So, Caprix went inters.
Was he stupid?
I mean, it's working for the Frenchman. Frenchman just overtook Grippo.
True. But it's more or less bow dry on the racing line. Hell, it's even dry on the curb.
Just
Yellow flag.
yellow flag.
That's the car's been lapped.
Okay. Everyone has the box, right?
Nope. There's no required.
No. Alright, so I think there's a lot of people, I think easily, okay. So we're back to P5 now. Those top three may not pit.
That's why we've got to push. We have to push. There's no way around it.
Yeah, we have to push now. Yeah, if they would pit now, it would make no sense.
Unless their tyres are completely gone.
Yeah.
Also, the worry part is, I've got to overtake them on the wet.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta hammer that gap down now.
I mean, it's 13-3 now. Oh no.
Dipped a wheel off the island.
Okay. That's fine. We're still in a position that we are happy with. The Good Day Racing is making up this gap again, so.
Yeah, no worries.
We just need to hold. But, I mean, really, let's just hold on to our fifth and then see what happens ahead of us. Let the race come to us for these last 3 laps. As much as we want to push, we don't want to lose out on this position.
To see the spray of the cars up the hill.
Just didn't dry out as much as we thought it would.
Nope. He dropped it behind us.
Yeah, he's almost 2 seconds back now. There's blue flags, which means we're about to get to a potential. Oh no, we have no lap car markers.
It's so hard to spot the line with the sun there.
This corner has been giving us troubles the last 2 laps.
I can't spot the line with the sun. I can't spot it.
Yeah. Going to the, I mean, hindsight's 2020. Going to this off maybe was a little too aggressive, but
God damn it.
take a deep breath. We got this.
How we fucked it. Too many mistakes. Too many mistakes again.
That's fine. We are still in a position where we're above the line we wanted to be prior to this. And there's a chance that we can even climb back up to that P5. We've already seen Good Day Racing drop over this. There's a yellow for somebody.
Is that Rocket?
Another lap. It's a lapped car.
That was Rocket, bless him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's survive this corner again.
So difficult
There
with
we
a
go.
song
Much
there like
better.
that.
Yeah. Well, you just have to do it one more time. That's all.
He must know I can't take him off, overtake him off the line.
He must know that, but he doesn't like the fact that he gained a whole second on that full stretch.
If I went for it, I was not getting it stopped.
Oh no, you were gonna blow through that. Yeah, no. Smart that you just lived to fight another day.
Yeah, I can't get around him. Cannot get around him. He must have worked it out by now.
There we go. Nice little overtake.
Just a little bit of dry line there to work with.
Now make sure we can survive this corner. This is the one that actually gave him life. The fact that we can manage it right, he has no life anymore. And there's fourth right there. Do we have
Surely
enough time
not.
to catch up? We're eating that time. And third. Ooh. Ooh, buddy. Can we squeeze a podium out of it? We squeezed a podium out of this race, sir.
How did we do that? How did we do that? What was that last lap? Oh my word. Well, that was
That is
round
keeping
4.
your head down.
Wow, thank you very much, Dave.
Good race, sir.
Thank you very much. Hope everyone enjoyed that as much as we did recording it. And yeah, please give us a like, subscribe if you have enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time for Gran Turismo Action.